Welcome to Iraqi Dinar News, your source for the most reliable updates on the IQD, VND, and global currency market shifts that affect your future. Whether you're holding Iraqi dinars, Vietnamese dong, or simply keeping an eye on global Forex trends, today's report may completely reshape your financial perspective. A major shift has just occurred in the Forex markets, and it's not theory, it's happening right now. Both the Iraqi dinar and the Vietnamese dong have reached their highest recorded values in the current foreign exchange cycle. This is a monumental moment, especially for long-time holders and strategic investors. We're going to break down exactly why this surge occurred, what it means, and how to approach your next move wisely. In the most recent Forex trading rounds, the IQD and VND have experienced an unexpected yet significant rise in valuation. This isn't a minor bump. It's a peak that has sent shockwaves across financial institutions globally. If you've been holding onto either of these currencies, you may now find yourself looking at a very different financial picture than you had just a few months ago. While the exact tipping point varies by analyst, the consensus is clear. This surge is tied to hard economic trends, not rumor or speculation. Let's start with Iraq. The value of the dinar is rising, largely driven by booming oil production and export growth. With global oil demand increasing steadily in 2025, Iraq has managed to boost both output and profitability. That revenue flows back into the country, increases foreign currency reserves, and instills greater confidence in Iraq's overall economic outlook. As the economy strengthens, so too does the national currency. Investors, seeing this momentum, are flocking to the IQD in anticipation of continued gains, pushing its value higher in the Forex environment. On the Vietnamese front, a different but equally powerful trend is unfolding. Vietnam has spent the last several years building up its industrial and technological capacity. Foreign direct investment is pouring in from major global tech companies looking for low-cost, stable alternatives to other production hubs. With a thriving manufacturing sector, robust GDP growth, and strong trade partnerships, Vietnam has established itself as an economic force. As a result, the Vietnamese dong has hit record highs in the global currency markets. Investors and Forex traders alike have taken notice. To put this in context, it's important to understand what the Forex market really is. Short for foreign exchange, the Forex market is the largest and most liquid financial environment in the world, where more than $7 trillion, 0 cents, is traded daily. Currency values shift constantly, driven by supply and demand, economic news, political events, and investor behavior. When a country demonstrates sustained economic growth or political stability, its currency becomes more attractive to traders, and that's exactly what's happening with both Iraq and Vietnam in this moment. Investor psychology plays a large role in this surge as well. As more traders observe positive growth patterns in Iraq's energy exports and Vietnam's industrial strength, many are piling into those currencies to ride the wave. This kind of buying pressure can itself lead to further increases in value. It's a feedback loop that, if sustained, could lead to an entirely new plateau for these currencies. We're witnessing what some financial experts are calling the 2025 Forex explosion, and it's reshaping portfolios across the globe. So what does all of this mean for you, especially if you're holding IQD or VND? If you bought into these currencies even a year or two ago, chances are you're now sitting on gains. Depending on the rate at which you originally purchased, you may be in a position to realize substantial profits. For example, anyone who acquired Iraqi Dinar in 2023 when prices were lower is now seeing the potential to exchange at a much improved rate. But timing is key, and this is where the decision-making gets more complicated. Is now the time to cash in, or should you hold your position in hopes of even higher gains? That depends entirely on your financial objectives. Some investors are satisfied locking in a strong return now, while others are betting on continued upward momentum and prefer to wait. Whichever strategy you choose, the most important thing is to stay well-informed and grounded in real data. Emotional decisions are the enemy of successful investing, especially in a fast-moving environment like. With all the positive news, it's also necessary to talk about the risks. No currency moves in a straight line forever. Sharp gains can be followed by corrections, especially if political events or international disruptions cause investors to lose confidence. The foreign exchange market can shift based on central bank policy, election results, geopolitical tensions, or even a single statement from a financial leader. If you're going to participate in Forex, especially with currencies like the dinar or dong, you must be ready for volatility. Never risk money you can't afford to lose, and avoid overcommitting to one currency. Diversification remains the golden rule of investing. Another concept that's being discussed again is redenomination, particularly in Iraq. Redenomination refers to changing the numerical face value of currency, often by dropping extra zeros from bills. For instance, 25,000 dinar might be redenominated to 25 dinar, but this does not reduce your overall purchasing power. It's a technical change used to streamline financial systems and modernize daily transactions. Many confuse this with revaluation, which is an actual increase in market value. The two are entirely different processes. As of current date in the USA, Iraq has not formally enacted a redenomination, though discussions on this front have continued for years. On the Vietnamese side, there's been much less talk of redenomination. Vietnam's strategy focuses on strengthening the dong through consistent trade growth, industrial investment, and strategic policy implementation. The country's calculated and measured approach has earned it respect in global markets. Forex traders now see the dong as a more stable and reliable currency than ever before. That increasing trust has helped push it to its current valuation highs in 2025. Let's now talk about what this means for strategy. If you're just beginning to explore the world of Forex or foreign currency investing, now is not the time to jump in blindly. The hype around high valuations can be tempting, but the smartest approach is still an educated one. Start by understanding how these markets really function. Use reliable trading platforms, verify current exchange rates, and watch out for hidden transaction fees. News alerts for Iraq and Vietnam's economic reports can also help you spot market shifts early. The more informed you are, the more control you'll have over your outcomes. Joining communities and staying active in trusted online forums or YouTube channels such as this one, Iraqi Dinar News, can give you real-world insights from fellow investors. Many are navigating the same decisions you are and can offer valuable experiences, tools, or strategies that may help you avoid common mistakes. Shared knowledge can become one of your most powerful advantages in this space. Another essential component is continuing education. There are countless free and premium resources out there that explain the Forex market in detail. Whether you prefer to watch tutorials, take structured courses, or follow professional market analysts, it's worth investing the time. Learning how to recognize trends, interpret financial indicators, and read real-time charts is what separates amateur guesses from informed choices. Currency pricing is influenced by a combination of factors: central bank actions, interest rates, inflation, political headlines, and sector growth like oil or tech exports. Understanding these elements gives you clarity that goes beyond speculation. Let's briefly recap the key takeaways. In 2025, both the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong have reached all-time high valuations in the global Forex markets. These gains are not based on hype but on real-world improvements, rising oil revenue for Iraq, and industrial and trade expansion for Vietnam. Investor confidence is high, and market activity reflects it. But despite the strong numbers, the risks are still present. You should never forget that currencies can fall just as quickly as they rise. The topic of redenomination, especially for Iraq, is still circulating but has not been implemented. This would change how currency amounts appear, but not their underlying value. As of current date in the USA, there's no official confirmation from Iraq's central bank, so investors should continue to observe and wait for clear guidance. Meanwhile, Vietnam is staying its course through focused economic development, and traders are rewarding that stability by pushing the dong's value higher. Whether you plan to hold or cash out your IQD or VND positions, your decision should be based on clear goals. Ask yourself, what's your ideal financial outcome? Are you seeking short-term returns or long-term growth? Are you diversifying or concentrating everything in one currency? The answers will help you build a strategy that matches your risk tolerance and financial vision. No two investors are identical, so don't let online chatter override your own research and instincts. For those considering exiting their positions soon, it's wise to speak with a financial advisor or tax consultant who understands currency exchange and international finance. Timing your exit can impact your final return, especially if tax laws or capital gains rules apply in your region. Make sure your cash-out plan doesn't come with unexpected fees or delays. The right preparation now can save you frustration later. And for those who choose to continue holding, now is a good time to monitor global developments more closely than ever. Geopolitical events, oil production levels, interest rate announcements, these are the kind of news stories that can impact currency valuations overnight. Subscribing to real-time financial news sources, central bank updates, and currency movement trackers can give you the edge you need to make informed, timely decisions. Many of our viewers have been following these currencies for years. Some bought in during downturns and held firm. Others are new and looking for guidance in a moment of unexpected opportunity. Wherever you fall in that spectrum, this moment in 2025 is historic, and it carries the weight of both potential and responsibility. Markets like this don't stay the same forever, so your ability to respond wisely is everything. Thank you for tuning in to Iraqi Dinar News, where we bring you verifiable insights, grounded analysis, and strategic updates for investors in the dinar, dong, and other foreign currencies. If today's report helped clarify your direction or gave you valuable information, please consider liking and sharing the video. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update as this financial story continues to evolve. We welcome your thoughts in the comments section. Are you holding, selling, waiting for more movement? Your insights help others, and we're always listening. Until next time, stay informed, stay level-headed, and stay focused on your goals. We'll be here to track every step of this Forex evolution and bring it directly to you.